And this water of where these rocks come, it was dry, you know, here, just with the rocks and stuff. You can see where the water kind of runs down and it goes boom right into that hole. It didn't happen, but that's still going to be on the to-do list. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the journey. So today is actually going to be a slow day. I'm actually here with Anaya. That's the little one, right? We always refer to her as the little one. There's the little one and the big one, or it's the little one, middle one, big one, because my daughter actually lives right now currently with her mom up in Chicago, but she's actually about to be going off to college starting towards the end of this month into next month. So she's off to new big and bright things. That's awesome, amazing. But anyway, Gladys went to do some grocery shopping today. We were going to do it yesterday, but then this happened. So yeah, we actually had Hurricane Beryl come through, and let's go see what we need to recover from. Okay, Willow's out here with me, so just a quick look around right here at the RV site. Obviously, we did take down pools, or Gladys took down pools, finally. And then you can see we still got some cleanup, a little bit of cleanup over there, but right here, I don't see nothing. So we didn't even really have any high winds. We started getting a little bit of high winds during Sunday, during our live, which we brought in the awning. We normally bring in awning when we know we're going to have decent winds. But just coming through here, we got rain. And I can always tell if we get a lot of rain because I come over here to the build site and I can see how much water filled into the holes. Especially this one will hold water. Yeah, it's got a little bit of water in there. And then this one over here holds water as well. A lot of times this one will hold a little bit more water because it's higher on the hill. And yes, this one, that's a lot of water. So, you know, obviously with weather coming through, oh Willow, so we can't do nothing with this until that water goes down. And this hole here, I've dug it out. It was, you know, almost at 4-foot mark, but anytime that it rains, it washes a lot of this stuff back into the holes. So it does, a lot of stuff will be loose at the bottom, but I will have to clean it out again. And then you'll kind of come through here, try to walk through the poison oak, poison ivy in shorts. That's always a fun thing. So these holes were not as deep because I have not came through here to clean these out. I will be going more than likely tomorrow to go get the hydraulic hoses for Lil Mac. That will I can come through here, but so as you can see, you know, some of these don't have any water in them at all, and these are further down the hill. So I already know that water runoff, right? That we will get water runoff that's coming from the ridge, and that will come basically right around this tree right here, and it comes right into that first hole. And I already know that, you know, this back corner right here is going to be the back door area. Yeah, I think it's like right in here of where this building is, which the building will be, you know, at least 2 feet off the ground. So I'm not too worried about water runoff. You know, we'll be able to get underneath because it is a pier and beam system. And by the time you're getting over here, I mean, it's going to be, I don't know, maybe 3-4 feet off the ground, because this has it's hard to see on camera, but this has a pretty good slope going down. And I tried getting out here with the laser system, but the laser I have is more for indoors, it's not for outdoors, so it just doesn't work. But I do have a water level, and I know from this hole here to that one all the way down there by where I have the white stake is almost a 4 foot difference. It doesn't look that steep, but yes, that's almost a 4 foot difference, just in the ground slope. So it's going to be pretty high off that ground, off the ground on that side. But we will be, making sure that we have a system in place here to kind of help with water runoff, because I mean, you can even see, here, just with rocks and stuff, you can see where the water kind of runs down and goes boom right into that hole. Hence the reason why this one is so full and the rest of them are not. So we will make sure, obviously it's not going to affect any of the concrete foundation once we get that put in, because the footer will be underground. We'll have the cylinder coming up, and then from there, this is the tallest point of the building, so all the rest of the foundations will be reflected off of this one here, right? But anyway, not trying to get into that project right now. We were out here looking to see what we need to clean up from Hurricane Beryl, and still got to put the roof on the shed room. Still have those products sitting over there. Thanks again to the subscriber that did send those to us. So I was setting up to do that on Thursday, which was 4th of July. Well, duh, I wasn't even thinking about it, that it was 4th of July. So it didn't happen, but that's still going to be on the to-do list. I need to get a hold of the person that was going to come help us to say, hey, when would you guys have time? Because they were going to be getting the tools for that, because they needed it anyway. Still got some cleanup. We're not done over there, but I don't see anything right here in the immediate area of stuff that would need to be done. But we'll come around, we'll look. Obviously none of the tents blew away or anything, so got to get this fixed. It'd be nice to have. So coming over here, obviously we did get some water and stuff like that in the driveway. That's always an issue until we can get some new rock put onto the driveway, but nothing got washed out. Chicken coop, or soon to be chicken coop, still there. It didn't get blown away. Little Mac's still there. It didn't get blown away. Pond, and I know this isn't, I try to say that we don't turn this into a vlog type channel, but it is. I mean, we are a lifestyle vlog channel, or a family vlog channel, which however you want to say it. So basically whatever we're doing is what you see. But here we go. Pond, it came up a little bit. I know, so if you can kind of see underneath the water, I have a little fish trap, crawfish trap right here that was almost completely out of the water before the rain. So the pond came up, several feet. Still got little turtles in the water. I came down here with my 30-30 the other day, and I was able to take out a few of the big ones, but I can already see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads, and then I just saw a little one. So I know there's some new babies in there. Man, those things, I tell you, we're gonna have to get a decent turtle trap that we can put out there. I think that's the only way I'm gonna get rid of them, because trying to shoot them, it just doesn't do nothing. And I don't have anything that is a natural predator to them other than us, right? But they eat all the fish. I mean, they're not eating all the fish. We do have a lot of stuff in there, but I don't want turtles. I really don't. And I can tell that, the babies have come around probably this season. I mean, because that one only looks like it was born this year, the one that I'm seeing. Anyway, let's move on. Ready to move on, Willow? Okay. Let's go take him to the creek. We'll take him to the creek. Yeah. But I would love to be able to get all this stuff like this cut down again. Once we get Little Mac up and going, get the mower put back on there. I will be getting some of the hardware to put the 2 hammer blades that have broken off. Get those put back in. Oh, and this morning, while we were out and about, we heard Willow and the other dogs barking. And check this out, because they were literally right here. Right here. So if you can see over there, hopefully the dogs don't jump out of the kennel.
Oh my God, there's 3 deer and they're eating.
We knew that we had deer coming close.
But not this close.
But we've never seen them come this close, especially during the day.
Wow.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that? That was 4. I don't think I was able to catch all 4 of them on camera at one time, but we had 4 doe right there next to the RV. That's pretty cool. So whenever I came up here yesterday, I did not record. I just wanted to check it before the rain. This was not flowing at all, and this water of where these rocks come, it was dry all the way up here, almost even with the bridge. So this water had to raise over 2 feet for it to start flowing again. Especially because I've even looked at, you know, the pond or little pool area that's down by the road where the culverts are. That water has to go up there, because this always holds water in like 2-3 spots. This is always one that this will hold water for a while, because as of right now this water's dirty, but this right here is probably easily 3.5 foot deep of where the water sits right now. And then it goes kind of up here, and then there's an area with rocks where the water has to raise up pretty good to get over those rocks. Same thing, you know, down by the other culvert pond, but there's several areas to where it has a pool and then rocks. It has to go over the rocks and then back into a pool, then over rocks. So I know that this had to come up at least 2 feet to start flowing again. So that's a pretty good amount of water. But up here, I don't see any down trees. Like I said, we didn't really have any high winds that I noticed, unless they came through last night, but nothing noticeable. But just because we don't have any damage here, or just because, you know, we still have power or anything like that, this system, or this hurricane, tropical storm, all those things, it still affected a lot of people, especially down in the south. For the United States, right, it affected Texas quite a bit, and we actually do have some friends and family down in that area that are right now, they're without power, you know, and there's a lot of flooding that went on. So, you know, just keep them in your thoughts as folks are cleaning up and stuff. It's that time of year. This is the first one that came through and made landfall for the year, for the season, and it's just getting started. So just keep your fingers crossed that if you live in one of these areas, a lot of that wind feels good. Hopefully it's not affecting y'all too much, but if you live in one of those areas that is prone to hurricanes, just do what you can to stay safe. You know, keep your folks safe. Just remember, materialistic things can be replaced. Even though I know you've worked hard for a lot of those things to be able to get those things, but when it comes down to it, your life is the only thing that really matters, right? So just be safe. I know, you know, some of the folks that are like, oh, I'm from Florida, I you know, I can handle it, and then they go outside and then boom, they're done, right? So just do some of the smart things and be smart about it, especially if you're in those areas. If you're able to help out some of the communities, some of the folks that are in need of help, then definitely get out there, you know, help out your neighbor, help out your community and such. If you can help monetarily, right? If you can't do any of those things, then what I do suggest is try to look out for some of the folks that do have YouTube channels that may or may not be monetized. Help them grow. Watch their ads. Do all, because that stuff doesn't cost you anything except for just a little bit of your time, right? So watch some of their videos, help them, you know, get the things that they need. That's how they're getting paid, right? So that's just another way of helping out if you can't do it, you know, physically or monetarily. And it's the same way here, right? We do ask that you do that. It's greatly appreciated. Well, I guess I better get inside because she's actually still doing some lessons on the TV. I want to make sure she's in there actually doing that and not fooling around or taking naps or trying to do other stuff that she's not supposed to be doing, because she's supposed to be doing her lessons. And yeah, that's it. That's all we got for you for this video. I know it's kind of short and sweet, but that's it. We don't got nothing else going on for right now until let the ground dry up just a little bit. I am going to get over there and work on that project. We do have some more stuff that we need to do up over there, and we'll get at it one day at a time. That's all you can ask for, right? One day at a time. So without further ado, got another video you can check out here. It's greatly appreciated. The playlist to follow the entire year's journey, icons at the top, make it easy to subscribe both here and to our side channel. And then last but not least, get out there and thank a veteran at every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day, and we'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.